Oh, what an experience. What a lovely experience. We're at the Los Angeles Superior Court for gosh, it was quite fascinating. Like gosh, I've been at court who knows how many times in my life, and at one point I thought I was just like letting it go. No more experiences with court. I don't need any of those. And then I realized that every experience that I'm having is for a connection, there's something there. So even though I had gotten my insurance, gotten my registration, all of that stuff signed off, because it was a no registration, no insurance when I actually had it. But I had to jump through bunches of hoops. Part of the ticket was rubbed off, so I couldn't even really read it. And so yeah, you know, gosh, the internal clock went off this morning like, oh, I wonder if it's close to the 20th, because that's court date. I looked down at the clock, it was the 20th. I'm like, oh, thank you, internal guidance system, I appreciate you. I really do. And so yeah, I've been having so much so many growing experiences and so much growth. Danielle puts me through the, aka Love, I won't forget that. Danielle, aka Love, puts me through the ringer. Woo! We seem to put each other through a ringer like I can't even imagine anyone wanting to do to each other, but every single being wanting to do. I don't know if it's kind of like catch-22. You know, a growing experience, you're growing and you get to growing pains and you just want to like, oh, but you make it through those growing pains and then you get really strong, you know. But hey, I'm getting off of the point because actually the point was, I was telling a story about being in court and having this just amazing experience there. Going in there, you know, so many people were frustrated. I was just like, okay, breathe into it, and just, who am I supposed to meet today? What am I supposed to do? How am I gonna connect? How am I gonna play? Interestingly enough, like right off the bat, the officer that was coming for our group started sharing what he wanted us to do and whatnot, and giving us instructions. Although it was in this very comical way, very serious, but still obviously comical way. I think I was the only one laughing. Yeah, I was the only one laughing out of quite a few people. But I was laughing loud because it was funny. I mean, it was like, can't you guys see that he's like entertaining us right here? Everyone's taking it so seriously, which is perfect. It's exactly what they wanted to be doing for that movie in that moment. But I was enjoying the comedy of it, and shoot, that was one thing. Just connecting with him and like, yeah, I appreciate his job and the way he shares. And you know, I might not have chose to be an officer at a courthouse, but yeah, I could appreciate the way he shares. And then the judge came out. He looked at me with like such loving eyes and understanding, like energy and vibration, that like I just was like, I told him, I said, hey, I said, sir, you know, I jumped through a bunch of hoops to make sure I had this insurance and this registration checked off and taken care of, and somehow I made a mistake. I messed up. It was my fault. I plead guilty. And please just bear with me, because like I don't know where I messed it up, but I thought I did everything, but I did make a mistake and it was my fault. And he just looked at me and it was just so sweet, and he dropped the $1,900 fine, exactly, and the $300 some other fines, and dropped it all the way down to $70 and gave me a month to pay. Yep. I just appreciated the day. Then there, of course, on top of this, while I was sitting down waiting for the judge, there was this woman that reminded me so much of Love, aka Danielle. she was so hilarious, wild, free-spirited. She was getting me and a few other people, the ones that had a sense of humor and who could actually laugh at something funny, making us laugh. And we were just like all kind of in the courtroom, like, the judge ain't here yet. Da da da, you know. At one point, she did get shhed by the clerk, which was like, come on, you're a clerk. Okay, I'm getting off the subject. No, I'm not. I'm still on the subject. It's about this really cool, awesome, amazing person. About these really awesome, amazing, cool people that I got to connect with in a place that I would not have expected it. Court. Yeah, I'm even enjoying these DMV, these court, emergency room experiences these days. On the way out, I had to make my way back into the courtroom from the clerk's office just to give that officer, the sheriff, the bailiff, his actual clinical term. So I went up to him and I'm like, he thought I was gonna ask him some questions, something, you know, important, something that I needed help with. And I said, you know, I really appreciate you. Thank you for sharing in the way you do. It was really refreshing. It helped the beginning of my day here. And he was so appreciative. I mean, it was beautiful. And then I came out of court and read this quote that Love, aka Daniele Watts, aka Love Twats. Did I say that? Yes. That she sent me while I was in court, and it was basically in one word and two words put together. It was, be soft. Just be soft. Be gentle. Be loved. Don't let the world tear you down. Stay loved. Stay soft. Be loved. Be soft and gentle. Enjoy that loving embrace. Woo! Loving embrace of self. Yay! And connect with all kinds of cool people. Woo! Yeah! Have sex with the world.